All right, just a quick little thing I forgot to mention is that so you can see when I swipe over to this thread, you can see it's got this little bubble. So this thread is a branch. This bubble means that it's a branch of a parent thread. So you can think about like a file system. It has a hierarchical structure. There's a folder within a folder. So a folder can have a parent folder. So it's the same thing with these threads. That's kind of the innovation here, is to have these conversations in a threaded in a hierarchical manner, which is pretty powerful for structuring and expanding on conversations. But it's kind of a novel concept. We usually have conversations in a single stream. So that's why it's kind of, at first it takes a little bit of time to wrap your mind around it. But essentially, this thread has a parent. So if I click on it, it opens up the parent, and you can see that this title message now is shown as just a member of another thread, of the parent thread. And I can scroll up to that, and let me click on this to center it. And now this itself has a parent thread. I can tell because it's got this little white and blue bubble. So now if I click that, I can access the parent. That opens up to the left. And now if I hit this swipe button, now I see that this happens to be the root of the thread tree, because I know it's the root because there's nowhere else to go. It doesn't have this little blue button. So you started this message from scratch, 3 hours ago. And now if I wanted to, I could open up any other branch. So now this isn't this is a branch. And so you see that at this little 3 next to it. This means that in this branch, there's 3 messages. I can see 1, 2, 3, right? And in the branches from these messages, there's 5 messages, 6 messages. So I can go and explore those, right? And so when I click on this, and it opens up the thread, I just swipe over to the branch, and I can swipe between them. I'm using a touchpad, or I can use these buttons, or I can click on the title to center it. I can keep clicking on the title. There's multiple ways of swiping between these, and I know they're related because let's see here. So you can see this is highlighted purple, and this is highlighted purple. And we'll do a better job of showing that relationship in the future. But this tells me that this is the child of this. So I hope that makes sense on the hierarchical branching and navigating between in the tree. And again, whenever you feel lost, you can just escape hatch out to whatever stream you want to go to. Choose stream, and I can go to the public stream usually, or Treechat. They'll have similar content.